This next chapter is the one where you create the life of your dreams. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set yourself up for success in 2025, so let's get into it. Today, I'm going to show you guys my little reinvent/reset session for my life for 2025, and you guys can steal my process. Right now, I'm going to metaphorically plug in the address to my life GPS so that I can just drive for the rest of the year. So let's get into it. My first step in this whole reset routine was heading over to my journal here. I have been journaling heavily for the past week or so and just kind of reassessing my past year, what went well, what didn't go well, what wins did I have, what didn't I accomplish that I really wanted to. I just took time to reflect on everything about this past year so I could kind of fine-tune my actions going into the next coming year. And I don't like to just do this at the end of the year. I do this a lot, and even in my monthly planner there's a section for monthly reflection, so I kind of practice this almost every month, but it felt good to do a whole year's worth of reflection. And I'll put on the screen areas that you can write about, but for the most part, I just kind of focus on my productivity, my workflow, and also just self-care and what areas am I taking care of myself well, what areas am I not taking care of myself. And that was really nice because I feel it's so easy for us to go through life and just go through the motions and not actually reflect and think about, are we making the right decisions for ourselves? Important that I spent probably the most time on this step so that I could go into step number 2, which was planning out my year. And in the planning process, I don't mean oh, in January, I want to do this task. In February, I want to do this task. I planned out my routines, my life flow, my workflow, as well as those types of big life tasks. If you see behind me, I bought this giant calendar. Insert me putting this thing up. This is my wall calendar. I also ordered all of these pretty sticky notes. There's more colors in there. I'll open these up. Okay, wait, this is bigger than I thought. Okay, I didn't really measure them before I got them, but they're huge. She's big. I really should start reading the descriptions of what I'm buying on Amazon because one stack of these would have been sufficient. If any of you need sticky notes, let me know. I had no idea that it was going to be 6 feet tall, but it is, and it's there. So on this, I plan on planning out all of my YouTube. I'm going to plan all my work quarterly and just have a giant spread of it on my wall. And then on top of having that giant wall calendar, I made a weekly workflow to-do list. Let me just show you guys. To make my workflow, I went into my planner and I literally wrote my dream work week. What do I want my work days to look like in my work weeks? How do I want them to flow? What is a workload that I'm going to enjoy doing every day? And I wrote it out every single day. And then I took that information and I created this really cute spread for myself. And then I just printed this at Staples and then put it inside this poster frame. And then the glass acts as kind of a dry erase board, so I can check off every single day what I am doing. I can just reset this every single week and erase it. It's super simple. So now I have both of those tools to accompany me in my daily workflow. I've even thought about doing that with a cleaning schedule and putting it on the wall somewhere just so I'm doing every little task that I need to do every day. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of a functional piece of wall art. The next part of my little prep for this new year is setting myself up for success with a new workout routine. One of the places where I majorly lacked in taking care of myself last year was working out and staying active. My step count is literally embarrassing. Let me just pull it up. Hold on. Like, here's just an example of some of my days recently. And I have some days that are literally like, what is going on? That is terrible. I was sick for some of those days, but like still, I have way too many days that are literally under 1,000 steps. Like, that's so bad. I work from home and I live in a really cold state. So I like never leave the house, especially in the winter. And it's like unhealthy how little that I actually move. I'm exposing myself to you guys right now, but I am going to be putting like heavy emphasis on a regular workout routine in 2025. And I got something that I am so excited about. It's a new treadmill and I just set it up a few days ago. If you guys are curious, this is the YESOUL T1M Plus treadmill. And one of my favorite things about this, and the reason I was so drawn to this one, is the screen. You could just plug your phone in and screencast anything you want. It's mirroring my phone right now, so I can literally put anything I want on my screen and watch it while I'm running. Like, I can watch anything that I want to watch on YouTube. I can do workouts like in the YESOUL app. They have like a ton of different workouts, but I can also follow any YouTube workout that I want to follow. The screen like also turns, so if I want to work out, right here, I can still see the screen. I don't have to do workouts on the treadmill. Like, if I want to throw a mat down and follow a workout, I can do that. Like I said, I've only had this a few days, but the screen has made my last few runs a lot of fun. I think I'm about to find a new Netflix series and just like put an episode on and run for one episode and like that be my workout every day. But yeah, you can watch like pretty much anything on it, which is super cool, and I'm super pumped about that. Another reason I'm super excited about this treadmill is that it folds up and it doesn't take a bunch of space up in my apartment. It's like super easy. It just folds like that, so I can like kind of tuck it away if I need to. And to open it, I just go like this. I just step on it and it like lowers on its own, which is so nice. It takes a little second, but it doesn't like slam down or anything, so it's cool that it like gets super compact like that. But it's nice because it doesn't just take up a ton of space when I'm not using it, you know? I've been looking at other treadmills with screens, but the YESOUL treadmill took the cake for me. It gives you all the same features and performance as other brands, but like without the crazy price tag. I'm getting the same workout experience and entertainment options for way less, and I can't wait to use this thing literally every day. If you guys want to enjoy a fun cardio experience with YESOUL, you guys can check the link in my description and use my code Frankie for $100 extra off of your purchase. My goal for this year is to work out at least 3 days a week, but ideally 5 is like my real goal. But since I've been so inactive, I'm just gonna aim for 3 days a week to start, and I'm going to mark it on my giant wall calendar so I can like visually see how consistent I've been, and hopefully that'll be like a little motivating factor for me, because like something about having a physical checklist helps me to get stuff done. So like having that on my wall calendar might be a bit motivating to see how much work I like actually am putting in. So yeah, anyways, let's do a run. Okay, that is enough for now. Holy cow, it is so clear to me how out of shape I am, which is not good, but at least I'm moving now, which is good. I thought that it would be fun to do a little bit of vision boarding together. If you guys haven't watched this already, I have a video on what not to do on your vision board, because there's a lot of mistakes that I've made in the past that made it like not very effective. And I've made over 5 years of vision boards now, and I've kind of fine-tuned my process over the years, so definitely check this out if you guys are going to make your own. But I'm going to go into my vision boarding process right now. Step 1 for me was getting my list of goals for 2025, and I'm going to find photos that are very similar to what I am trying to accomplish, and like try to customize them on top of that as well, just so they're like super personal. completed my vision board, I'm going to print it off. Usually I print all the pictures individually and like cut them up, and my mom and I used to have these little vision board parties and stuff, but my vision boards, like I feel like they would always like fall apart by the end of the year, / I'd always be sticking stuff up. So this year I'm gonna try and just do it digitally, and then I'm gonna print it the same way that I did with this one. I'm gonna buy another one of these frames and put it in there, and yeah. But I am really loving my vision board for this year. I integrated a literal like to-do list on the vision board itself, and then I labeled what each photo meant to me, like really tiny, so I can like look at it up close and see like what everything represents and like clearly see my goals. So yeah, that feels really good. Okay, and that is going to be it for my little 2025 reset video. I'm so excited to keep creating for you guys in this coming year, and I love you and I appreciate all of you for being here, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2025 as well. If you guys did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below, and I love you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!